welcome to Sarah's Stamping Retreat. Today I thought I'd create a die cut Easter card using these two die sets from Polka Doodles. So we've got the Cottontail and we've got the oval Trellis die, but I thought this kind of looked like a really cool kind of detailed egg, so I'm going to use that in the background to kind of look like an Easter egg. So I've cut all the pieces for my rabbit, and for this I want a white rabbit but I want some grey kind of highlighting on it. So all I'm going to do is take my Smoky Slate Stampin' Up stamp pad and I'm just going to blend a little bit of that around the edges. I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm just brushing it off on the paper a bit before I start blending. So for this die set, the whiskers and the eyes and the nose all cut out with one die cut. So rather than die cutting it loads of times, what I've done is just die cut it once in light grey, and then I'm just going to colour the nose and the eyes in. So I'm just using the alternate amethyst for the nose, and then it's really dark. So this is the dark nose. And then I can start gluing all the pieces together. And then the little bow tie comes in two pieces, so it's got kind of like a knot in the actual piece. So I've cut that from like little stripy paper. So now that we've got our cute rabbit made up, I've cut this once from the yellow. I'm also going to cut it into the front of the card. So I'm just going to place it on like this and cut it out. So now I've got this aperture in the front of my grey card blank. This is a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card blank. And I've got a piece of acetate that is just slightly smaller, like 1/8 of an inch smaller than the card blank. And I'm going to attach that with some tape. So I can stick that right on over there, and then I'm going to glue my yellow die cut into the aperture. So then I'm going to use this stamp set for my greeting, and this is a really nice stamp set because it's got so many different celebrations on it. It's got New Year, Bar Mitzvah, christening, grandparents' graduation, Diwali, Eid, retirement. There's so many things for so many different celebrations, and that is the Great Occasion stamp set from Polka Doodles. And that's quite a nice kind of neutral font as well. So I'm going to take the Happy and the Easter. So I'm just going to stamp it onto a scrap piece of paper first, because that will tell me whether I've lined it up nicely or not. And I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to stamp it onto a bit of the same cardstock as I used for the card base. So then I'm going to glue my Happy Easter onto the card. So then I'm going to add some foam pads behind. And then if you want to tidy this up a bit inside, you can always cut another aperture piece the same size as the inside of the card and stick that over there. I'll be doing that after the video. And then just to finish off, I'm going to take these Bubblegum Blush Nouveau drops, and I'm just going to pop a little drop into each of these. So then there's our completed card, and it's got that nice kind of window see-through element to it as well. And I think you could also make this into a nice like child's birthday card as well if you just change the greeting. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's project. If you did, I'd appreciate you clicking like below, and you can also press subscribe if you'd like to see future projects. If you press the bell button and select all, then YouTube will also notify you when I've got a new video available. All of the products that I've used to create today's card are listed in the description below, and there's also a link there to my blog where you can find a picture supply list if that helps you find what you're looking for. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.